Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about frequency response curve. I'm going to explain what it is and what it does. The frequency response curve is a graph that shows frequency and amplitude attenuation. And the reason it's important to EEG technologists is because we use filters every day during our EEG studies. Filters are used because they help us filter out things we don't want to see, but also it can affect things that we do actually want to see, like any abnormalities a patient might have. So the frequency response curve helps calculate how the filter affected the waves that we are seeing on our screen. So for example, I drew up a frequency curve graph, and on top is the low frequency filter graph, and on the bottom is the high frequency filter graph. The y-axis is the amplitude percentage, and the x-axis is the frequency that is in hertz. So for example, if we were to use the low frequency filter graph, which is the one on top, I would put my finger on the 0 on the x-axis and slide my finger to the right until I reach 5 hertz. Then I will move my finger up until I run into the curved line labeled 5. And the 5 means that this is the 5 hertz low frequency filter. So I would go to the 5 here and then up to that 5 right here, this curved line, the 5. Then I will move my finger to the left until it runs into the y-axis line. So I would take where I was at and go to the left and meets here, which runs into the 70%, and this means that the activity of a 5 hertz wave will be displayed at 70% of its original true amplitude if you use a 5 hertz low frequency filter. And inversely, it means that it would be attenuated 30%. So I'm just going to show you again. So I went over to the 5, up to the 5, this curved line, which is labeled 5, and then we go over this way to the 70. That is how we got 70% of the original line. I think it's important to understand the calculations of frequency response curve and filters, because if we didn't, it would be hard to find any abnormalities, or it'd be hard to differentiate certain waves that we might see that are actually different. Thank you for watching.